get no pics up. You was dead, you saw me get my.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Cavaliers facing the Indiana Pacers. To take a look at the Pacers, the tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Young is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Thompson in at the 4. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. It's over Brogdon. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Now here's Gasol. Back to Ball. Outside Gasol. Young in the corner. Back to Gasol. Ball against Murray. A baseline J. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Stolen by Ball. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
I'm not sure if it's a bad start or unlucky here. 0 for 4. Can't think too much about it. Just got to get that first one to go.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Tatum. Here's Allen. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young finds Thompson. Here's Gasol. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Murray, the pass to Allen. To the paint. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Young. Pass the ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Young. The pass to Murray. The 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young against Tatum. Drills it from outside.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Here's Young. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, then you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Lonzo Ball out there with Young. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gasol at the 3 spot.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound. Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the bucket.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Davis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young taking his time here. Clock at 6. Pacers leading by 10. Inside, here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Anthony Davis, number 1. Jonas Valanciunas is 2nd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
Indiana leading by 10. Brogdon kicks to Murray. Down low, deflects the pass. Young against Brogdon. Now Young. 1:53 left here in the second. Brogdon the pass to Murray. Indiana moving it around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The good old catch and shoot jumper there. Murray quickly getting these shots up and over the defense.
Brogdon against Young. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Young's got 5.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Yeah, Tatum showing consistency now from the mid-range. And when he has space to shoot it, he does not hesitate even for a second.
Now here's Valanciunas. Ball with it. Back to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Tatum against Gasol. Now here's Tatum. Over Gasol. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shoots from the right block, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. And it's the Pacers with the ball.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Murray kicks to Davis. 1 second left, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the Pacers, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And now with the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Allen is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Murray. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now here's Murray. He has 6. Lets it go from 14, and the jumper falls for him. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, he's a tremendous shooter, is Jamal Murray, and nice to see him get to the mid-range and knock that one down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Tatum. He can't get that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Young in the corner. Kicks to Valanciunas. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Allen outside. Down low. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Young finds Valanciunas. Down low. Murray against Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line. Very good at using his body to draw contact.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Ball. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Gasol. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And he makes that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Stolen by Thompson. Young against Brogdon. Feeds it to Ball. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Murray with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 7. Loads it up for Davis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Gasol penetrating. Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw drops for Gasol. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Murray surveying the D. Davis down low. It's up against Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young outside. Ball against Murray. Ball kicks to Young. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Murray. Indiana again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's Gasol missing.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
And good that time. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Young. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ball, following the score by Jamal Murray. Back to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Now here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
And Young gets to Gasol. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Allen. There's the feed to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Young. Pass to Valanciunas. Gasol's in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Gasol against Tatum. Over Gasol. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ball against Murray. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating 5, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too.
Now here's Murray. Here's Davis. Here's Allen. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. They now take the lead. That's 7 points for Trae Young.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Murray, the pass to Davis. Over Thompson. The pass to Allen. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And so here is Indiana, trailing by 2. And now here comes Young, leading the break. Count that bucket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Davis kicks to Murray. Back to Davis. Over Thompson. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Over Allen. Count it. Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 4. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. In the pass to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different. Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late.
Buries it from outside.
Wow, Brogdon with a huge shot for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
We see the Cavaliers get the win. David, thank you as always. And so this one is...
It's low key at the night show.